Hello guys! So today the topic is going to be 8 tips to quick master your social media. So we're going to bring all these details coming right up for you. If you're new here to the channel, if you have never watched me before, welcome here, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because if you subscribe to the channel, you're gonna see always fresh content. Don't forget to hit the bell, always uploading twice a week, and you don't miss anything. Commitment with the social media, it's tough. It's really challenging to coming up with a product, a brand, creating content, engagement. It gets frustrated because sometimes we're all doing on your own, and because it's just a beginning of your business, and it can get really hard. So we understand the difficult what it is to overload everything on your shoulders. A lot of big companies, they hire other people to do the job so they don't get so frustrated. But a lot of the small business, they tend to do themselves. 8 months to a year, that's where you're going to start seeing who are your audience, who are the people you are engaging with, where are the audience target are you getting back to it. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, it doesn't mean you should give up, it doesn't mean it's not working, it just takes a while. And to get started in social media, it's always, you need to know why you are in social media, what you're going to provide, and where you want to reach, who are the target audience you wanted to reach out, what is the objectives, right? In order to create a strategy, a plan, a target audience, objectives, once you get all that clear out, you'll be able to create content based on these descriptions and a kind of shooting on your social media, and get to know who your audiences are liking and disliking.
That is one of the greatest tips that I have to offer.
Social media for businesses and marketing your product or your brand is not only to show your product or your brand, it's to show who you are. Have the opportunity to speak less and listen more. Listen more to what the people are talking about. Listen to the reviews. Listen to what they wanted from your product. Listen to their opinions, their suggestions, their complaints, their frustrations. And from there, you can create a big element of content, or you can create solutions, you can create ideas, you can create opportunities from what their art is speaking about your brand, your product, your personality, your authenticity. So all of this is going to give you the foundation. Listening to them, you valuing them too. You give them credit. Don't take 5 channels, 4 channels and do a bunch of work and miss days and times and everything, because I have done that and it's so overwhelming. You can start with 1 or 2 to see how it works for you, and then from there you move to the third. But don't go overboard like 3, 4, 5 channels, because then can overwhelm you, because you have to remember yourself, you working on these channels every day and most of the time. And when you put content every day all the time, you need a schedule tool, which you have a buffer, you have Hootsuite, so many tools right now that you can schedule content for shooting on your social media platforms, which makes it even easy to create 30 days. I will recommend creating 30 days of content in advance, so you never miss content throughout your process of marketing. And having 30 days in advance set up is very good. Or, oh my God, today I don't have nothing and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So having 30 days content prepared is always good. Have passion, having a business, putting the effort, struggling yourself, working hard, hustling is pretty tough, and it usually takes a while to see results. Some people see it in months, some people see it in a year, some people see it in 2 years. It depends on how much working you're putting. And as much as you work hard in the beginning, you tend to see the results in a few months or even a year. It depends all so much about how you do it, what do you do, and who you do for. And that all overboard is going to give you the time specific of how much success you can achieve as a plan. But as I speak, everything in life has to have a passion. And Steve Jobs always tells that, working something that you're not passionate for, it tends to be you give up easily. And then if you give up, I guess it's enough passion there for you. So have a passion for your work, have a passion for what you do is very important. It's one of the most primary things we all should have when you're running a business. Doesn't mean you have to do what else everyone else is doing out there. Don't think like just because other people is doing what they're doing, you have to do the same. Has a rule in social media that is 80% has to be personal and 20% has to be business. That's all you have to focus on it. And when you put that effort to create this connection, this blending, and this personal side on your business, then it doesn't become as much as,
oh my god, this is so hard, this is crazy, I don't know what to do anymore.
And focus on that 80% and 20%. 80% has to be more funny, has to be more personal, more connecting with people in a very humble way, and at 20% is just business related, sales, promotions, stuff like that. And then after, you're gonna see how things evolved. Also, another way to create video content is to find what is your competitors are doing, what kinds of videos your competitors doing, what kind of information your competitors are posting out there that are giving them great attention. And you can not copying them, but make sure you can make it better. Make sure what else do you think they miss something out there that is really important that you should be talking about. It's pretty much watching what everyone else is doing and bringing something unique that you can find in there. Make sure you have a nice natural light or professional lights if you can afford, microphone if you're inviting people over to talk about brand, product, interviews. Make sure you have a tripod, camera. If you don't have a professional camera, you can use your iPhone. I always use my iPhone and I love it. And iPhones, at least the iPhone 7 that I have, it shoots 4K. So it's pretty much great. Has 3 apps that I do recommended in exploring, which is Pixels, Animoto, and Videvo. And all these 3 apps that you can use will give you some ideas how to create some nice animation and good image and great marketing for your product. Those as I recommended, I'll put the description here below so you don't forget that. Now, if you're not on a YouTube channel and you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel for your brand and for your business, because maybe you already have Facebook, you already have Twitter, you might have Pinterest, and all of this information you can just navigate it now creating YouTube videos instead of just doing the live. I mean, I love to do the live when I feel like I can, but definitely our YouTube channel is much more in depth. And people sometimes, depending on the product that you're sharing, it would be a great way to sell, a great way to explain, a great way to be more clear with YouTube channel. So that is another strategy that you can think of. Just go with YouTube channel as well. Make sure in YouTube channel you get to know great creators, communities, so you know how to get started. Be careful how you pay ads goes through, because don't rely only in certain platforms. Try to do this organic reach, don't do the organic way instead of doing the paid advertisements in the beginning. Don't waste your money, no need for that. And from there you can start boosting posts instead of boosting the page, because you will be able to have ability to create more content that people are interested in and know exactly what actually reaches people often or not. Narrow down the target audience for your business and shoot that for a short amount of money. See how it works. Don't go wasting a lot of the money on your posts, because there's no need for that. I believe that people can be great successful in their business in social media, branding their product, their services, without spending tons of money. Question of the day. I wanted to know, what do you do to make your social media business successful? What are the one thing in social media that you would like to share with us that you do and that really works? Share here in the comment section, and we will truly appreciate it. Will help others to get engaged and get more ideas in the community. Thank you guys for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I hope it is values to you and help you moving forward with your business and your brand. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for some vibes. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Allergies, allergies. Austin has so much allergies. Congestion. I don't know how to keep my makeup on all the time. That is something that I need to share the secret to everybody out there. How do I keep makeup on?